This is House Bill 2672, which is a policy bill, and yet it's being viewed and discussed and dealt with in Ways and Means as a revenue-raising bill. And it's dangerous for us to mix policy with revenue because the policy arguments are compelling. But this bill as a revenue bill is a disaster. I mean, it's just the first of a tax, okay? I mean, we're going to see a series of tax increases, and this is one of them. But what we're doing is we're taking a system where presently it's 65% of the value of the product, the wholesale value. When I was a boy, Motel 6 began. Do you know where it got its name? Because it was $6 a night. You go to Motel 6 now, it's not $6 a night anymore, right? Because of inflation over time. And I'll tell you, whether it's moist, snuff, or anything else, over time the cost is going to go up. And so what we're doing, not from the policy standpoint, because I understand that, I get it, but from a revenue standpoint, we're saying that we're going to go from 65% of a cost that is going to go up over time, and we're going to change it to a cost per ounce, which is not going to go up over time because an ounce is an ounce. And so what we're doing is the opposite of good revenue-raising practices. If we wanted to accomplish the policy, we should say, okay, we'll take this 65% of wholesale and we'll make, just add a clause, minimum cost per can, $2.14. We will have accomplished what is allegedly being accomplished in this bill, but we wouldn't be putting a cap on future growth. And so if you want to stop kids from using this by raising the price, put the $2.14 per can minimum on there, and you've done what this bill is going to do. But why in the world would we want to say we're going to go from a 65% of escalating cost over time and cap it and put it on a cost per ounce? This confusion between good policy and good revenue raising is taking us astray of what we ought to be looking at in Ways and Means. I voted against this. I think that this is not good revenue policy, even though it might be good public policy. And so I would think that those in charge here might consider sending this bill back to committee and just changing the way it's written, keep the 65% of wholesale, because that's going to go up over time, and then just put a minimum cost per can of $2.14. Then you've accomplished both. But I'll be a no vote on it as this way. Thanks.
Representative Buckley.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the bill.
To the bill.
Colleagues, just to